Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Rider X Garage. Today, we're diving into a machine that's been grabbing attention from off-road lovers and design enthusiasts alike. This is the brand new Scrambler Desert Bike 2026, a rugged, purpose-built motorcycle that combines classic Scrambler aesthetics with modern engineering. Whether you're a dirt trail addict or someone who just appreciates a beautifully built motorcycle, this bike might just have something for you. So stick around as we take a close look at every angle, run through its performance, and see whether it's worth your money in 2026. Cuts to a full shot of the bike on a turntable, slowly rotating. First impressions: this bike looks like it's built for the wild. At the front, you're greeted with a minimalist but bold design. The LED headlamp is encased in a protective grille, giving it that rugged, adventure-ready personality. Right above it, you have a compact digital dash, fully backlit, displaying all the essentials without overloading the rider with unnecessary data. The fork gaiters are a nod to old-school scramblers, but here, they're functional, keeping dirt and dust out of the suspension when you're kicking up sand. As we move to the side, the proportions are instantly noticeable. The long travel suspension makes a strong statement, and so does the high-mounted exhaust with dual pipes exiting just below the seat. A proper scrambler look. The tank design feels retro but is sculpted in a way that grips comfortably with the knees, especially useful when standing up on the pegs during off-road rides. The matte finish paint job with exposed welds and brushed metal accents gives the desert bike a raw, industrial vibe. Even the frame is partially exposed, making it feel more like a custom-built machine than a mass-production unit. Moving to the rear, the bike keeps things clean and tight. A slim LED tail light, positioned just under the seat, follows the minimalist approach. There's no bulky rear fender, just a small, functional mudguard and an optional number plate bracket that's integrated subtly into the frame. The rear shock is preload adjustable and mounted diagonally, adding both performance tuning and a bit of visual flair. And if you look closely, the swing arm has been redesigned for 2026, now lighter and slightly longer to improve stability at high speeds off-road. Now let's talk about what it's like to ride. The Scrambler Desert Bike 2026 is powered by a new 800cc parallel twin engine, pushing out around 85 horsepower and 75 Nm of torque. That's a noticeable bump from the previous generation. But the power delivery isn't just about numbers, it's how the bike puts the power down. Throttle response is sharp but forgiving. There's a sweet spot in the mid-range, where it pulls confidently, especially useful when climbing or navigating loose terrain. The engine is mated to a 6-speed transmission with a slipper clutch, making downshifts smooth and avoiding rear wheel chatter. You also get switchable traction control and 3 riding modes: A-Road, Off-Road, and Custom A, which adjust throttle sensitivity, ABS, and power delivery. The off-road mode, in particular, disables rear ABS and softens throttle response, giving you better control in the dirt. And if you've ever struggled with overheating interrail rides, you'll appreciate the improved radiator and airflow design. Now this bike keeps its cool even when you're not. Suspension performance is where the desert bike shines. 43mm inverted front forks and a long travel rear monoshock soak up big hits and keep their ride comfortable even when things get bumpy. The ride height is tall, and the ground clearance is impressive enough to handle rocks, logs, and whatever else the trail throws at you. That being said, shorter riders might find it a stretch to get both feet down comfortably, but that's often the trade-off with true off-road capability. Braking is handled by dual front discs with radially mounted calipers, and a single disc at the rear. Feedback is solid, and braking performance feels predictable. You get a strong initial bite, but it's not too grabby, which is ideal for mixed terrain. Tires are a key feature here too. The 2026 model comes stock with dual sport knobbies that lean more off-road than street, mounted on 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wire spoke wheels. These tires give you grip in the dirt without sacrificing too much stability on asphalt. They're tubeless too, which is a massive convenience when you're far from help. Now, let's talk price. The Scrambler Desert Bike 2026 comes in two trims. The base model starts at around $12,499, and the premium trim, which includes heated grips, smartphone connectivity, and a quick shifter, lands at about $14,200. It's not exactly cheap, but considering what you're getting, a serious off-road machine with real on-road usability and loads of style, it feels competitively priced, especially when compared to offerings from other adventure or scrambler-style manufacturers in this segment. To wrap it up, the 2026 Scrambler Desert Bike is one of the most balanced bikes in its class right now. It doesn't try to be everything to everyone. Instead, it focuses on delivering a true scrambler experience. It's rugged, it's responsive, and it's unapologetically raw in all the right ways. If you're someone who rides hard on weekends, commutes during the week, and values form and function, this might just be the bike that ticks all your boxes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth looks at the latest motorcycles, and let us know in the comments, would you take the Scrambler Desert Bike 2026 out for a ride, or is there another scrambler you've got your eyes on? Until next time, ride safe and stay adventurous.